a bunch of people in, and we always ask, are they effective, are they good, are they bad? And I just wanted to find out what it was like being part of the FinTech Innovation Lab. We had who do we have on here from there? It was like 4 or 5 months ago. We had the guy that runs FinTech Innovation. Samad. Yeah. And he was saying how they were selecting the companies, and I think they're going to start incubating kind of first quarter next year, and they're going to have a big pitch day, I think, in May.
So exactly. I think up till now they've been going after. There's just been a whole lot of them, and now for January up till sort of May, I think they sort of really incubate. I'm sure you could give us a little bit more insight.
And I think they are in level 39, and they're working with all the bank techs and CTOs and stuff like that, and they're going to produce some great stuff. We're watching them. But what were you like pre-Innovation Lab? What was it like being there at level 39, and how did it go for you guys?
Sure, I have to say we had a great experience there. So, pre 39, we've been going for about a year and a half, and we had a bunch of innovation awards. We had some traction. But fundamentally, we were still struggling to get into a lot of the big institutions. So the great thing about the FinTech Lab was this was the banks coming to us and saying, hey, we think what you're doing is interesting and innovative. Come and work with us. So suddenly the doors swing open, you go in, you get access to these guys, you can try out the technology. And it really, I think we learned more in the 3 months of the FinTech Lab than previous year in terms of feedback, changing our product, getting the product market fit. So off the back of the lab, we ran 4 trials. 3 of those turned into commercial contracts after the lab. So that really transformed our business. We raised money off the back of it. With those reference points, you can go and get a lot more clients and continue to build the company. So it's hugely important for us. I think the great thing about the FinTech Lab is it's really engaging you with the clients. It isn't just I think there's a bunch of accelerators out there that you go in and you get lots of advice and mentoring. And that's great, and some people really want that. But I think for us, we'd had, frankly, enough sort of mentoring and advice and competitions we'd been part of, and the key thing was getting the client exposure. So to get that through the FinTech Lab with the biggest banks in the world was fantastic.
Were those your clients that you said you got 3 commercial contracts? Were those bank clients?
Yeah, okay. Tier 1 banks. Wow. So we've added to that since then. It's just that was probably the single most important thing we did as a company was getting on that lab. But at the same time, there's a bunch of other factors that came into play. The level 39 complex is pretty fantastic as well. Just by being there, you gain credibility, you meet good people, and we liked it so much we stayed.
But he was in the back of a taxi and with Peter Stringfellow. He went in the back of the taxi. Sorry, he was driving the taxi.
Now, people who don't know who Peter Stringfellow is, who aren't from London, could you give it a quick description?
What is he? UFner of London?
Yeah, he runs some nightclubs and strip clubs and things like that.
That's it. So Russell would come out with something like, I had Peter Stringfellow in the back of my cab, and I didn't know whether it was his mum, his daughter, or his girlfriend, something like that.